Good afternoon and welcome to my Wednesday ramblings. This is week 3 of the message series, What Are You Looking For? In our first 2 weeks, we've had the story of the healing of the 10 lepers, where one of them came looking for pity, as they all did, but in fact found new life. And not just new life because he was able to return to his family, but because he now had a faith. He had experienced and met the Lord. He had a relationship with Jesus that changed his whole life. And last week we heard the story of the widow who came seeking justice, looking for justice from the unjust judge. Jesus makes the comment and says that he won't do it for justice sake, he'll do it because he doesn't want to get completely worn out by this woman coming back. Jesus is reminding us that while we might look for some things, what we actually get is something more. And Jesus, in the parable or the story that goes with it, tells us that prayer is an important and significant part of the story. This weekend, we find 2 people coming to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee, one a tax collector. One comes looking for praise for the kind of life he was living because he considered he was doing the right things. The other came looking for mercy because he knew he wasn't. He looking for forgiveness because his life wasn't what he wanted it to be. In the end, Jesus tells us the one who humbled himself will be exalted, and the one who exalts himself will be humbled. The sinner went away at peace with God and with others because he recognized his brokenness. For many of us, that's a real challenge, especially for all of us who have grown up in an Anglo-Celtic society where for so often the sense of and the guilt of sin was something that broke us down, wore us down. God's love for us is an immense love that really invites us to have something quite wonderful. The story of the scene in the back of my video today is from the sanctuary area of the Church of St. Peter and Paul in Portlaoise. It's a beautiful church that speaks about the glory of God and the power of the Spirit. It's also the parish in which my ancestors were married back in January 1849. And it reminds me that sometimes when we come to experience and remember our past, we have a chance to grow into the future. My hope is that this weekend, as we recognize that we can come asking for mercy, we can come asking for forgiveness, then what we receive, in fact, can truly make us new people. And if we come to the Lord in trust and confidence, we can leave to go out to the world to tell of God's great mercy and love. I hope you have a great week. Look forward to catching you next time on my ramblings, and pray that your weekend will be an opportunity to experience God's great love and mercy for each one of you. Take care.